Hi there, wonderful awakening beings and spiritual souls. Jo Rose of JoRose.com, numerologist and energy forecaster. In this video, I'm sharing with you the energy forecast for February 2021. Before we get into that, let's recap what 2021 has in store for us. It's a 5 energy. How do I know this? By adding together and reducing down all the digits of the current year. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 1 equals 5. So what does that mean? This year is about change, big time, 180 degrees. You must flip everything to find the answer. It's a year of resilience and being resourceful. It's time to be more adaptable, courageous, adventurous, and seek your personal freedom. The flip side of this energy is very scattered, inconsistent, irresponsible, unreliable, intolerant, disruptive, and non-committed. It's time to work out who you're committed to in this year. And while it's non-committed externally, it's time to commit to you. The lesson to learn from the 5 energy this month for this year is to embrace your freedom and explore within. I say explore within, I've attached a bit of the 7 energy to that, but let's move on to what February's energy is, because it is a 7. We get to this by adding the 2 of February to the 5 of 2021. To understand more about 2021, do go and check out my forecast 2021. And if you want to start recapping on where we've started the year, check out January's forecast. The forecast of the year, the forecast of the month that I share in these videos is the universal energy. It's the first energy that comes in, and then we have our own personal year and personal energies, month's energy coming in on top. So you could say it's kind of like the raft that we're on. So as I said, February is a 7 energy. The 7 is about insight, being inquisitive. It's your intuition. It's time to trust, research and analyze. It's about faith and time to contemplate. It's a very personal, introspective period. And whilst I don't say look externally for what's going on, I am totally telling you to watch what's happening, become an observer out there, because we need to see what is really being played out, not just one side, but all sides, and not just external, but internal. The flip side of the 7 can have you feeling skeptical, untrusting, defensive, intolerant, same as the 5 there, withdrawn, closed, dissatisfied and pessimistic. The 7 will constantly bring up dissatisfaction, and things are highlighting what needs to be changed. The lesson of the 7 this month is to discover your spiritual truth, your truth. No one else's truth, your truth. And the only way you can do that is to spend time going within. Spend time out in nature, spend time meditating, get out of your head and into your heart. Now, both the 5 and 7 energies seek adventure, the 5 externally and the 7 internally. Both the 5 and 7 seek escapism. The question is, what are you running from? What is society running from? Running away is fear, and fear is false evidence appearing real. It's time to step back into love. It's time to step back into the personal energy and the personal power of what a human being truly is. Escapism often leads to addiction. That could be alcohol, drugs. It's an avoidance tactic. It could be shopping, spending. Many people might have been overspending with online due to the boredom that they are suffering with right now. Use this moment of lockdown and isolation to escape within and find the true you, what lights you up, what you love, and what empowers you to be bigger, bolder, brighter and better. Now, January was a 6 energy. So did you sort out the responsibilities? What are yours? And did you hand back what belongs to others? Were you forced to find your tribe? Decide on who your tribe is. You know, out there in the world, so many things were happening online. Censorship, Facebook, Twitter took President Trump down. I know he's no longer president at the moment, but they took him down with just days to go. There are Parler and so many sites out there censoring, and they're losing business, and people are jumping ship. They're moving over to Telegram, MeWe, and Gab is a new one on the scene. So find your tribe. Find your tribe in your home. Are they your tribe? Do they support you? Do you support your tribe? Externally, in your local community, are they your tribe? Do you support that tribe? Do they support you? And online, look where you're spending your time. There's no better way to spend your time than firstly with yourself to understand who you are so that you can ground yourself. And then secondly, with those that you love and care for around you. Perhaps it's time to step back from social media. The 7 is certainly asking you to go inside whilst at the same time looking to back up and validate what you feel. Use this lockdown period in February with new eyes, alone time, research time. Dig deep. It's about science, tech, and spirituality. It's a time to audit. I often do an audit. Well, I do audits regularly, but I suggest as an end of year is to do an audit of all the things that have happened in preparation for you to move on. Everything that's gone before to this point has brought us to this point. So know, honor, and trust everything that you have been through has been through to raise you, to empower you, and make you a better person. We're going to see a lot of challenges take place this month in the science world, in the high-tech, big tech world. There's going to be a number of things going on. Now, I'm late with this video, so I can share a number of these already. I've already mentioned what's been going on social media sites, but what happened at Wall Street, what happened with the hedge fund, things are going to come out that you won't even believe. I've already mentioned the 5 is about flipping it big time. The little man, did he make the money? Did he call the hedge funds out with what went on last week? Sorry, I am very late with this video, and I'm late because I'm not grounded and I'm not in the place where I can actually create my videos. And the lighting isn't right here, but today was a day that I just had to do it. And I'm doing it also because I'm coming very much from an experience that the 7 energy, the going deep energy, has helped me with. And I'm going to share a personal part here is I have sold my house and I have been out of my house since the end of November, beginning of December last year. And I've not been grounded and I have struggled to find a place. Don't talk to me about what COVID has done to me finding a home, how the fact that there is a lack and confusion and everything else out there. But a house came on the market and I was rejected from initially, but this was my house. I knew it in my heart and soul that this was meant to be my house. And I focused, I used the law of attraction. And here's the thing, the law of attraction is working 24/7. But the more fear that you have in your life, the more doubt you have in your life, the more it looks like it's not and only bad is coming. I focused on the house that I just sold and I lived an amazing 10 years in it. I focused on it as if I lived in it, as if it was the essence and being of who I am and where I wanted to be and how I wanted to feel. I did exactly the same with this house. I literally lived in it every day, and over the last 2.5 weeks that it has taken from the beginning of seeing this house to actually being given the yes, go ahead, that I can have the house, I have lived in this house and I have literally stopped any negativity and any doubt that will get in the way of me achieving this. The trick is, and the vibration is very dense and very low, but this 7 energy is magical. It's connected to source, and I asking you to trust and have faith. That's what this month's about. Trust and have faith. And you too can attract the world and the life that you want. You have to get out of the fear. You have to get out of the negative self-talk. You have to get out of being wanted and accepted by everyone. You have to release guilt and really own what you want and own your feelings so that you can make it happen. I'm feeling ecstatic right now because of my good news. So let me continue back with this video. Ask yourself in this month, what patterns keep repeating and are they serving you? The 7 is about dissatisfaction. I kept thinking maybe I can't find a house because I was getting knocked back all the time. Stop. The right house. You were stopped for the houses that weren't right for you. Either you weren't in the right place or the house wasn't in the right place. Either you're not in the right place or your future partner's not in the right place. When you can get into this energy, when you can go back to energy, because we're all energy, and feel the vibration, then you have the power to live the designer life that you were born to live. Ask yourself, is history repeating itself? Let me explain something here with the word history. History is always written by the winner. If you're writing your own history and you're feeling the loser, what are you telling yourself in this? Because history is his story. Everything is a story. And you can see your cup half empty or half full. Going through the process that I went through to acquire my house, seeing it as half full is so powerful. It makes a huge difference. Oh, I'm losing my scarf. Let me tie that back up there. It's time to ask better questions. Questions not like, why am I failing? Why is it not working? Why is it dark? Better questions are, how can I be better? How can I make it light? What do I need to learn from this situation? There are endless great questions that you can be asking yourself. Questions. It's a quest. It's a quest that you're on, a journey, a quest, an adventure. The 5 is about adventure. So the questions are about the quest. It's not necessarily about the end goal, the outcome. It's about how you grow and evolve on the journey. Earlier this month, I started to watch, or I have watched, some interesting videos. World War I, the real truth, or a different his story behind it. And the Bible. I never felt that going to church was right. It always felt dense and low. I thought to myself, if God was out there, he'd hear me. Because if I'm falling off a cliff, by gosh, I want him to hear me now. I can't get to the church to do this. I have been looking at videos to teach me that the Bible's actually the alchemy of life, the alchemy of my well-being, and I see the whole thing with different eyes. And that's what the 7 is. You need to wipe the slate clean. You need to let go of education, indoctrination, and look at a new way forward. When we have a computer that's not working, when a program is out of date, we delete it, and it's time to delete the old paradigm and put in the new program, the new way of being. And the new way of being is, to go back to source. It's been hidden from us and we need to go back to source. I generally believe we have all stood in the Garden of Eden, and that's why we have this fairy tale vision of a perfect relationship. When I have listened to the Bible from a different perspective, I understand that the tree that they took the apple from was the tree that brought it all down. And perhaps I'll leave a link or put a comment in the box below, and I'll leave a link to these videos that I've been watching that's really opened up the way I see things. So the 5 is 180-degree change. Flip everything. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Whatever is up is down. Whatever is down is up. What's left is right. So on and so forth. What's black is white. And if truth has been, ask yourself, what if truth has been cloaked in lies? And what if lies has been cloaked in truth? Neither can exist without the other. I totally get that. And last year I came across a story which I wish to read to you now to remind you of what I shared before. I will leave a link to the website of where this story comes from. It's called The Naked Truth and the Lie. The truth and lie met on the road one day. The lie says to the truth, "It's a marvellous day today." The truth looks up to the skies and sighs, for the day was truly beautiful. They walked together for a while until they reached a beautiful well. The lie tells the truth, "The water in the well is very nice. Let's take a swim together." The truth, once again suspicious, tests the water and discovers that it indeed is very nice. They undress and start to bathe. Suddenly the lie jumps up out of the well, puts on the clothes of the truth and runs off towards a nearby village. The furious truth leaps out of the well and runs to find the lie to get her clothes back. The villagers see the naked truth and are horrified and look away with contempt and rage. The poor truth returned to the well and disappeared forever, hiding her shame. And since that day, the lie travels the world, clothed as the truth. Just think about that. What if everything we have been told is a lie? What if you flip it on its head? Just to do your inquiry in this 7 energy, just flip it on its head and see what comes up. Now, a lie only works with some element of truth, and that is how it's believable. That's how we tend to get brought in on board to believe what they're saying. From this, they say that the truth is stranger than fiction. And it really is. People right now are shunning the truth. It doesn't matter whether you put it up in their face. They cannot take it on board because they've been so indoctrinated to believe the history. I want to say it's time to create a new his story, one that works for you. I was told I wouldn't get the house. I was given a number of reasons why I couldn't even be considered for the first viewing. But you know what? I told my story and I got a viewing and I've run with that, and I've been genuine and honest, and I haven't gone after something I don't love or feel connected to. I've gone after what felt right. And when you go after what feels right, you will find the truth. And I've shown you in other videos, if you can't work out what is truth and lie, go within, feel the resonance. You can toss a coin, you can use kinesiology. There's many ways. Trust yourself. That is what the 7 is putting out there right now. Trust the self. Now, to know what something is, we must know what something's not. I've often said when I've been doing relationship coaching, we must know what love is not in order to know what love is. We must know what is hot to know what is cold. Without one, we cannot work out the other. And so it's important to have at least 2 sides of something. What's happened to debate? It seems to have disappeared certainly off media, social media, whether the government's talking to us. I think there's only one party now, and it's a world party. And I'm not sure it's working for humanity. I'm not here to change your mind, but I am here to open your mind. And more importantly, I'm here to open up your heart. Remember, it's your life, spelled L-Y-F-E. Love yourself first every day. When it's in alignment with you, you'll know and you'll feel it. And then you get to live this amazing life that's been gifted to you. And it really is. And it starts in the present. Gift and present, they're the same thing. Start now. Let go of the past. Let go of the future. And work from this very point. What is it that you want? What is it that you feel? What is it that lights you up? That's what you want to spend this month focusing on while we're locked down, stuck inside. Now, 7 is both the number of thinking and knowing. Use this energy to guide you. Now, the alternative would be, I've already mentioned kinesiology, but kinesiology, the pendulum, you can toss the coin. There are a number of ways that you can find out. You can go into meditation, you can wait for a vision to come up. Well, when it comes up, perhaps then you've got better insight of what you want to research and look in, and then go online. But don't start necessarily with something and make that work. Go inside and find out what it is that you want to know in order to move forward. How can I sum this up? People treat you the way you treat yourself. So treat yourself as if you are the god or goddess within this temple. Your body is the temple that houses your soul. Look after your body. Last year I went on about your immune system. You know, if you're feeling sick, your body is telling you something. There's an amazing book. Louise Hay is great. She can connect various aches and pains to ailments, but there is another book by Yvette Rose, and that is Louise Hay on steroids. It gives you an answer by looking into your emotions. So what is coming up in your body needs to be addressed, and then your body can be free. You know, influenza, cold, that is actually your body detoxifying, getting rid of toxins that it no longer needs. Why does it happen in winter? Well, we're lacking vitamin C, we're not feeling happy and bright, we're a bit down. So it's like we've got to have a clear out so that we can feel better. And it's no different from coming back into the energy of, say, the 9, where we have to die back and let everything go in order to start again fresh. So a cold is taking out everything. Influenza is taking out everything. The virus starts within, and there are many people out there that have been attempting to explain this, but they've been censored. This month is about finding your truth. Shine your own light so that you're bigger, bolder, brighter and better. I didn't think I was going to make the video this month, and I have not yet crafted all of the personal year videos. I started it, but I haven't finished. I've not been in the right place. I've not been grounded. I've had other things going on, and I felt like the external world was actually suffocating and killing me. Today I've had a new lease of life, and I feel stronger and better in moving forward. And I really hope that you can take something from this video, from the 7 energy and the 5 energy. If it's escapism, then escape within. Go on that internal adventure. Find out who you are and why you're here, what you truly want. Your numerology is a guidebook, and it can tell you your life path is about why your life path is about the lessons your soul is here to grow from. Your expression number are the tools that you've bought. Your heart's desire is what motivates you. Your personality number is how you show up, how you let people see you, the armor around you. Your maturity number is your soul's long, big-term goal. When you understand your numerology, you've got the book there in front of you. If you want to know more about your own personal numerology, then do get in touch. I do readings, consultations and mentorships, and as soon as I move to my new house, I am really going to be able to put my full attention in growing my videos, whether they remain here on YouTube, because YouTube has been demonetizing me and cutting back on everything. I rarely show up in searches, so please, I'd love you to share my videos, get them out there. But I may be looking at other platforms as well, because I'm here to help raise the vibration. I'm here to explain the gift of who you are, and through your numerology I can see the designer lifestyle you created. And we only have to look at some true artists. For example, Bowie. What did David Bowie do constantly? He kept changing. Every single album, there was a different persona there. Why? Bowie had 3s and 5s, endless 3s and 5s, and from understanding this, he didn't let it cause him to be scattered. He just made himself different and more creative as he moved on, progressing in whatever it was that he was doing. Numerology saved my life. The law of attraction is powerful. The 7 is one of my favorite energies. And for me, it happens to be my maturity number. So it hadn't appeared in my numbers up until the point of maturity. When I awakened, when I started waking and awoke, I realized that the world I was in before was not the world I'm in now. And while I can still see the world I was in before, the world I'm in now is so much brighter, so much more clarity, so much more sparkle, so much more kindness, and it's filled with love. I wish that for you. If you've liked this video, do give me a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe. Push that bell for notifications, as I'd love to stay in touch. And please share my videos. Raise this vibration. We're going to get through this together. Where we go one, we go all. We are all connected. And if one person gets left behind, that energy affects us. So let's work together. Be the light workers. People will be looking for us as they wake up this year. This 5 is going to cause so much disruption that light workers, you amazing awakened beings, spiritual souls, you will be noticed. The world is calling out for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.